All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now, new Boston Celtics president of basketball operations, Brad Stevens, has wasted no time in making roster moves as he traded guard Kemba Walker today to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, the Celtics are also sending the 16th overall pick in this year's draft and a second-round selection in 2025 to the Oklahoma City Thunder in exchange for veteran forward Al Horford, Moses Brown, and a second-round pick in 2023. Now, this past season, in Walker's 2 seasons in Boston, he has averaged just under 20 points per game, but to me, I just really feel that Walker was never a fit there. And I mean, you look at it, Walker was the third option behind Tatum and Brown. I think that he needed more touches of the ball. He needed more shots. And, it just didn't work out. Now, that's not to say that Kemba Walker's not a good guy. I think he is, and I think he was a better locker room fit, for the Celtics than Kyrie Irving was, which, when they made that change. But nonetheless, it just didn't work out. You look at this team, and the Celtics, to me, I think have really been too perimeter-oriented in recent years, and they have to develop more front-court scoring. Now, Horford did have success in his first run with the Celtics, but, this is a guy who's 35 years of age. And, he did miss some time last season. Not that he wasn't healthy, but, with the Thunder, they just wanted him to coach the young guys more. And, Horford still can contribute to a team in the NBA. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works out. Now, for me, if Walker stays with Oklahoma City, he's going to have success short term because the offense will be, geared around him. But for me, I really don't think that Walker is going to be there that long. I wouldn't even call it a cup of coffee. It would not surprise me to see Walker get traded at some point this summer, maybe even during the NBA draft, because, Sam Presti, the Thunder general manager, has stockpiled draft picks, and I could see him making a move and packaging Kemba Walker for some additional picks. So, honestly, if Walker plays a game in OKC, I would really be surprised. I think he's probably going to be on the move again. But nonetheless, in the case of the Celtics, Brad Stevens wants to start flexing his muscles in the Celtics front office. He's already done that. Gotten Kemba Walker's contract off the books. Also, the Celtics, they still have some moves to make because this team needs a lot of depth. You have to ask yourself, are they going to go out there and re-sign Evan Fournier? They traded for him from the Orlando Magic this season. He did average 13 points per game in a brief stint that he had with the Boston Celtics. But, nonetheless, let's see how each party, both, Fournier and the Celtics, are going to approach this. Like I said before, the Celtics definitely need more depth. They're still in the hunt to try to find themselves a new head coach. Some veteran players such as Chauncey Billups and Darvin Ham are in that mix to potentially be the Celtics' new benchman. We'll have to wait and see. But, nonetheless, Brad Stevens made he didn't waste any time as far as making a move. The Celtics, like I said before, they have what it takes to make the playoffs, but making the playoffs and getting over the hump and getting back to the NBA Finals and winning an NBA championship, they're still a ways away. Tatum and Brown are good stars. I know that Brown missed Boston's, brief stint in the playoffs this year when they lost to the Brooklyn Nets in the first round. But nonetheless, it's not going to be enough. They've got to get another front court presence. And until then, the Boston Celtics are going to be running in circles. So it's really going to be interesting to see. This was move number 1 for Brad Stevens. So we just have to sit back and wait and see what else is going to come from his mind now that he is running the show in Beantown. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it'll be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the Sports Discussion Group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out. Drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.